Narcissists always tell, you should never be fooled. In the twisted world of narcissists, lies are their native tongue. They weave a web of deceit, concealing their true intentions and emotions behind a veil of falsehoods. It's essential to grasp this fundamental truth before delving deeper into their deceptive labyrinth. Intrigued yet? Let's unravel the web of deceit spun by narcissists as they perpetrate these 10 common lies. First and foremost, narcissists excel at the art of flattery. They shower you with compliments, luring you into their snare with honeyed words. Picture this. You're going about your day when suddenly a narcissist approaches, showering you with praise. Sounds delightful, doesn't it? But don't be fooled. Beneath the veneer of admiration lies a sinister motive. Their lavish praise is merely a facade designed to manipulate and control. They aim to chip away at your self-esteem, leaving you riddled with doubt and insecurity. Beware of their cunning tactics. When a narcissist showers you with praise, it's not genuine kindness, but a calculated ploy to assert dominance. This manipulation is perilous, especially when a sociopath attempts to charm you. Trust your instincts. If something feels amiss, it likely is. Don't let their flattering words cloud your judgment. Remember, you deserve authenticity and sincerity, not empty flattery. But fear not, for there is a way out of this labyrinth of lies. Stand firm in your truth, assert your boundaries, and surround yourself with genuine connections. Refuse to be ensnared by the deceitful allure of narcissists. You deserve nothing less than the best life has to offer, free from the shackles of manipulation. So, heed this warning. Do not succumb to the siren song of deceit. Arm yourself with discernment, fortitude, and the unwavering belief that you are worthy of genuine love and respect. Take back control of your narrative and embrace the authenticity that sets you free. Now, it's your turn to share your experiences in the comments below. Whether you've faced a narcissist head-on or have seen someone else grapple with their manipulative ways, your story matters. Remember, you're not navigating this journey alone. We've got your back every step of the way. When narcissists utter the words, "I'm sorry," it's often just another layer of deception. Let's delve into the facade of apologies crafted by narcissists. There are moments when those 2 simple words ring hollow, leaving you with a sense of unease. Trust your intuition. You're onto something. Narcissists may utter apologies, but don't expect genuine remorse to accompany their words. It's merely a performance to maintain their facade and evade accountability. Ever pondered why their apologies lack sincerity? It's because their primary concern is not rectifying their wrongs, but avoiding repercussions. When a narcissist utters those 2 words, pause and question their authenticity. Is it a genuine expression of remorse, or merely another manipulation tactic? We invite you to join the conversation in the comments below. Share your insights, anecdotes, and reflections. Have you encountered a narcissist's apology? How did it make you feel? Your voice matters, so don't hesitate to contribute. Let's foster dialogue and support one another through shared experiences. Narcissists are also notorious for making empty promises about the future. Ever encountered someone who paints a vivid picture of grand plans but fails to deliver? It's a familiar tactic employed by narcissists to manipulate others. They excel at weaving elaborate fantasies to keep you ensnared in their web of control. But why do they resort to such deceit? Simple: to maintain their dominance over you. Narcissists understand that dangling the allure of a promising future can keep you hooked, even if they have no intention of fulfilling their promises. Their priority isn't honesty, it's power. They'll say whatever it takes to retain their hold over you. Here's the truth. Don't expect narcissists to honor their word simply because they've put on a convincing act. They're skilled at deception and manipulation, using lies as tools to achieve their selfish ends. So, the next time they spin tales of grandeur, remember that actions speak louder than words. Now, it's your turn. Have you ever fallen victim to a narcissist's empty promises? Share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. The fourth falsehood narcissists spin revolves around their supposed wealth. Have you ever noticed how they boast about their riches, painting a picture of opulence and extravagance? Well, here's a reality check. Much of it is just smoke and mirrors. Narcissists derive pleasure from flaunting their wealth, often leaving others feeling inadequate in comparison. They weave tales of lavish mansions and luxury cars, but the truth may be far more modest. Ever noticed how most of their ostentatious displays happen on social media? Just bought my dream house, they'll proclaim, while in reality they might reside in a humble apartment and drive an ordinary car. There's no shame in that. What's truly deceitful is their penchant for boasting about falsehoods. Have you encountered a narcissist who loves to parade their supposed wealth? Recognizing these signs is the first step in distancing yourself from them. Another lie they perpetrate is when they utter the words, "I love you." For a narcissist, these three words are mere tools of manipulation, devoid of genuine emotion. They utter them with the sole intention of garnering attention and approval from others. Feigning affection, they aim to earn your trust and control. Narcissists are incapable of genuine love, as their selfishness eclipses any capacity for empathy. Remember, anyone with ulterior motives will say anything to achieve their goals. So, when someone professes their love, scrutinize their intentions. Are they seeking something from me? And if so, what? Do they exhibit controlling behavior? These questions can help you discern the truth behind their facade. Narcissists weave intricate webs of deception, even when it comes to recounting their past. They're masters of fabrication, often concocting elaborate tales to paint themselves in a favorable light. Picture this: a narcissist boasting, "I led the team to victory in the championship, despite never having been part of the team." If you've encountered such audacious claims, share your experiences in the comments below. Furthermore, narcissists are allergic to admitting fault. They refuse to acknowledge wrongdoing, preferring to twist the narrative or shift blame onto others. Driven by an insatiable need to appear flawless, they strive to maintain the illusion of perfection, deflecting responsibility for their actions. This inflated self-image extends to their relationships, where they strive to portray themselves as the epitome of an ideal partner, absolving themselves of any wrongdoing. Remember, narcissists are skilled manipulators who will stop at nothing to preserve their facade. Beware, for narcissists also fabricate their very identity. Trust is a luxury they can ill afford. They craft elaborate personas to conceal their deep-seated insecurities and insatiable craving for adulation. Deluded by their own grandiosity, they believe the lies they spin, oblivious to the profound selfishness that underpins their behavior. While they may appear self-centered, a closer examination reveals a profound lack of self-worth driving their actions. Unable to define themselves, they seek validation through the manipulation of others' emotions. Narcissists are adept at crafting illusions of success, often embellishing their achievements or outright fabricating them. They'll regale others with tales of grandeur, claiming victories they never earned. For instance, they may boast about clinching first place in a prestigious competition when, in reality, they barely made it past the starting line. Their relentless pursuit of self-aggrandizement knows no bounds, as they strive to maintain an aura of superiority at all costs. When asked about their occupation, they'll assert their dominance, portraying themselves as indispensable figures within their field, despite lacking the credentials to back up their claims. In truth, narcissists are masters of deception, spinning elaborate narratives to bolster their fragile egos. Moreover, narcissists manipulate emotions like master puppeteers, weaving intricate webs of deceit to serve their selfish desires. They're chameleons, adept at adopting personas that cater to their immediate needs. They'll feign affection and empathy, professing love and concern while harboring ulterior motives. Their words are but hollow promises, designed to elicit compliance and further their agenda. Beware their deceptive charms, for behind their facade lies a heart devoid of genuine empathy, capable only of manipulation and exploitation. When faced with adversity, they'll offer empty apologies, feigning remorse while secretly reveling in your misery. Trust not in their words, for they are but tools in their arsenal of deceit. A self-absorbed deceiver may proclaim, "I'll turn over a new leaf." Many narcissists resort to such falsehoods to gain the trust of their victims. They'll weave elaborate tales in an attempt to persuade you that they've undergone a profound transformation, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Why are narcissists so resistant to change? Simply put, they're only interested in keeping you within arm's reach to serve their own needs repeatedly. Narcissists are incapable of change because their colossal egos blind them to the flaws in their behavior or mindset. They lack the capacity to feel remorse for their past transgressions or contemplate the consequences of their future actions. Narcissists are prolific liars, weaving intricate webs of deception to maintain their grip on power and control. These falsehoods vary in complexity, but their ultimate objective remains unchanged: to retain, manipulate, and safeguard their selfish sources of gratification. The bitter and painful reality when a narcissist realizes the enormity of your loss. Salutations, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. Here, we embark on a journey deep into the intricate labyrinth of narcissistic personality disorder, endeavoring to illuminate its convolutions and carve out pathways to restoration. If our mission resonates with you, and you wish to join us on this expedition, I urge you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. By doing so, you'll remain abreast of our latest offerings as we endeavor to furnish you with enlightening content on a consistent basis. Today, I aim to tackle a question that often haunts us throughout our journey to recovery. Does the narcissist truly comprehend the gravity of losing us when they depart from our lives, or when we summon the courage to break free from their clutches? It's a question brimming with profound implications for our healing journey, and delving into it can yield invaluable insights into our experiences. So let's embark on this exploration together and unravel the intricacies of the narcissist's realization of the repercussions of their absence. It's time to delve deeper into our encounters and arm ourselves with empowerment on the road to recovery. When a narcissist chooses to depart from your life, they firmly believe it's the best decision for their own interests, even if it appears entirely misguided from your perspective. It's paramount for you to uphold your sense of worth amidst this challenging period. Take a candid look at the efforts you invested in the relationship. You possess the capacity for boundless love, complete with your flaws and imperfections. Despite any shortcomings, you wholeheartedly endeavored to nurture the relationship with the narcissist. Perhaps you provided a nurturing home, financial stability, cared for their children, or even embarked on the journey of parenthood together. You might have exchanged vows, symbolizing your profound dedication. Yet, despite your unwavering efforts, the narcissist chose to walk away from a potentially fulfilling bond and from an exceptional individual like yourself. It's particularly difficult for compassionate souls like you to comprehend why someone would abandon a seemingly promising relationship. It feels like a squandered opportunity, and the pain can be profound, especially if you were fully committed to making things thrive. Upon the dissolution of the relationship, the narcissist remains steadfast in their belief that their departure is the correct course of action. They harbor the conviction that they are progressing towards something superior. However, more often than not, they eventually come to realize the value they lost in you. Nonetheless, their acknowledgement may not align with your expectations, as their perspective is shaped by their unique personality disorder. Let's attempt to delve into the mindset of the narcissist. When they opt to depart, they perceive the situation in stark terms. They believe the relationship has reached its natural conclusion, having extracted all they could from it. Their perception of you differs significantly from your own self-perception. Instead, they assign blame to you for the demise of the relationship, viewing you as inadequate once they've depleted your usefulness. It's a brutal outlook, but it encapsulates the mindset of narcissists. They firmly believe they're making the correct decision by moving on to someone they perceive as superior to you. While immersed in their newfound relationship, narcissists rarely spare you a thought. You might only cross their mind if you happen to re-enter their life somehow, perhaps by attempting to caution their new partner, seeking closure by contacting the narcissist, or retrieving your belongings, or if someone else mentions you in conversation. Their attention is wholly fixated on their current partner. Narcissists thrive in the present moment and seldom dwell on the past. They fail to cherish the pleasant memories you shared or acknowledge the love and care you bestowed upon them. At present, their sole concern revolves around their current life and the individual they're currently involved with. However, let's not lose sight of the fact you were an exceptional partner to them. Your quest for understanding, seeking answers, reflects your genuine concern and empathy, qualities that set you apart. If you were a narcissist, such introspection and contemplation wouldn't hold much importance. While they might peruse YouTube videos on narcissism, it's not for personal growth. Their focus remains squarely on themselves. Narcissists are so entrenched in their belief of self-righteousness that seeking enlightenment or assistance, especially on a platform like YouTube, seldom occurs to them. Their sights are set on forging ahead, fulfilling their desires, leaving behind the past, including you, in the pursuit of their new relationship. But remember, their departure doesn't define your value or identity. It's not a reflection of your inadequacy. Rather, it underscores their distorted perception of reality. They view individuals as mere tools for their gratification, disregarding emotions and inherent value. Despite their blindness to it, they were fortunate to have you. When in the company of someone genuinely kind-hearted like yourself, narcissists experience a temporary boost in self-esteem. This often propels them into hastily entering new relationships without much contemplation. At times, they may even revert to past partners while seeking new ones, or worse, overlap relationships, a phenomenon known as monkey branching. Fueled by a false sense of invincibility, they make impulsive decisions, only to realize their folly later. If you happen to hear about their erratic relationship patterns post-breakup, it's a testament to the rarity of finding someone as remarkable as you. While they may find others willing to tolerate them, discovering someone who truly cherishes them as you did is a rarity. Despite their words upon departure, deep down they recognize your value. Discovering someone like you who perfectly fulfills their needs is akin to hitting the jackpot. Departing the relationship, they do so with a sense of assurance, buoyed by the presence of someone exceptional like you. However, finding a replacement of equal caliber proves to be a daunting task. If a narcissist doesn't swiftly exit their new relationship, It's often indicative of them pursuing specific objectives. Once these objectives are attained, they're inclined to move on. And who do they frequently turn to when seeking an exit? Indeed, it's often you. Time and again, regardless of the passage of time, they tend to gravitate back unless you've explicitly communicated their unwelcome status. So, do narcissists genuinely comprehend the loss incurred by your absence? Undoubtedly, especially when faced with adversity. Their hubris and lofty expectations, partly influenced by your presence, frequently lead to their downfall. As they encounter challenges, observations from friends and family about their apparent contentment with you prompt them to reassess their choices. Gradually, they may begin to view you in a positive light again, albeit not necessarily due to your intrinsic qualities, but rather the comfort and stability you provided. It's a classic case of narcissistic introspection, where their inflated ego impedes acknowledgement of their erroneous decision to depart from you. However, should they realize their current situation offers little improvement, or worse, exacerbates matters, they might contemplate revisiting their decision and seek to re-establish contact with you. Yet, if you've unequivocally expressed disinterest in reconciliation, that's a different narrative altogether. The crux of the matter lies in whether narcissists truly comprehend the value they forfeited in you, and indeed they do. Deep within, they acknowledge the loss of someone embodying integrity, unconditional love, unwavering support, and genuine care. However, their inflated ego prohibits them from conceding to this reality. Hence, it's futile to seek validation from their attempts to re-enter your life. Validation from individuals exuding negative energy holds no significance. Your intrinsic worth stands firm, independent of external affirmations. Despite narcissists often returning to reliable sources, their recurrent pattern ultimately leads to the dissolution of relationships. It's a lamentable cycle, but ultimately it's their loss. Grasping the intricacies of narcissistic personality disorder proves pivotal in recognizing the futility of reigniting connections with individuals devoid of empathy, exploiting others for personal gain. Once this realization dawns, one can break free from the emotional shackles imposed by narcissists. Educating oneself about NPD is empowering, facilitating the prioritization of one's well-being and the cessation of investment in inherently detrimental relationships. I hope this conversation has offered you some valuable perspectives. Always hold on to your inherent value. You don't require validation from a narcissist. We'll be delving deeper into this topic in the near future. In the meantime, make self-care a priority. If you found this information helpful, please support us by liking, commenting, and sharing this video with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates on future content. Also, consider checking out the complimentary book and scheduling a personalized consultation linked in the description below. Your engagement and support mean the world to us as we strive to raise awareness about narcissistic abuse. Thank you for your time, and take care of yourself. When a narcissist is afraid of losing you in their life, this is what they will do. Many of us have encountered feelings of regret at some point in our lives, stemming from realizing that our past actions or inactions led to unfavorable outcomes. Regret, a potent emotion, can significantly impact our mental well-being. In this article, we'll delve into whether narcissists genuinely experience regret upon losing someone. To grasp this concept, it's essential to understand the nature of sorrow and whether individuals can genuinely overcome it. Remorse often arises from feelings of guilt or regret, stemming from the recognition that we could have acted differently in the past. For some, regret serves as a catalyst for behavioral change and making different choices in the future. However, for others, it can become a persistent source of anxiety and self-doubt, with the ability to overcome it often tied to one's self-awareness and emotional intelligence. The question of whether narcissists authentically mourn the loss of a loved one is complex. Narcissists, akin to predators, rely on the energy and resources of those around them for survival. They strive to mask their predatory nature, presenting themselves as omnipotent. However, beneath this facade, they are hollow, fragile, and insecure individuals. Their genuine response to sorrow and loss is enigmatic. Unlike typical individuals, narcissists do not experience genuine sorrow. They lack the ability to empathize with others or comprehend how their actions impact those around them. Their focus remains solely on fulfilling their own needs and desires, viewing others merely as tools to achieve their ends. Consequently, when faced with the loss of someone, they do not experience genuine remorse or guilt, as they do not perceive the individual as possessing their own desires and emotions. Instead, a narcissist might offer an apology as a manipulative tactic to regain control over the person they'd lost. They may seek to shift blame onto the individual or induce feelings of guilt for the loss, all in an effort to regain dominance. Moreover, they may employ deceitful tactics, such as making false promises of change or using flattery and manipulation to win the individual back. However, these apologies lack sincerity, as they are not rooted in genuine feelings of remorse or guilt. The current dilemma revolves around whether narcissists truly feel regret upon losing someone. While they may experience a form of sorrow, it differs significantly from conventional understanding. It's common to question oneself following a setback, be it the end of a relationship or the loss of employment. Yet, here I am, pondering what could have been. However, the concept of sadness holds a different meaning for a narcissist. They perceive only those objects and individuals deemed valuable to their self-interests. It's akin to peering through a narrow aperture and only see what holds significance to them. Those who fervently serve the narcissist's false persona are valued solely for the benefits they provide. If you supplied the narcissist with attention, resources, or other desires, you were merely a means to an end, a source of supply they sought to maintain not out of genuine affection, but out of utility. As a result, a narcissist's experience of sadness differs significantly from yours. If I regret their departure, it's not because I genuinely cared for them, but rather because I've lost access to their perceived value and benefits. They'll simply seek out a new partner who can provide the same level of attention and effort. It's easier for them to maintain an existing relationship than to seek out a new one. Similarly, it's simpler to retain an employee than to hire a replacement. While they may miss the convenience of having someone fulfill their needs, their true lament lies in losing a partner who would shower them with unwavering affection and hold them accountable for their actions. The reality is that narcissists require assistance regardless of its source, making it effortless for them to find a replacement for you. As long as someone can fulfill their desires, their identity holds no significance. This realm lacks empathy and is characterized by pure self-interest, solely focused on achieving personal goals. It epitomizes selfishness. Put simply, a narcissist doesn't experience guilt in the same manner as you do. Even if they feign remorse, it's not rooted in genuine feelings of sorrow or guilt. Instead, it's more about preserving their source of supply and maintaining their benefits. Following a breakup, a narcissist might attempt to reach out with apologies like, "I regret letting this happen. I had an epiphany and realized my mistakes," etc. These are merely attempts to manipulate you into feeling inadequate and abandoning your own needs. A narcissist's inability to feel genuine remorse stems from their lack of moral compass. While we all have our own sense of right and wrong, narcissists prioritize only themselves, disregarding the well-being of others.